Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is a Ready to Wear affair where I discuss all things fashion, mostly luxury and designer fashion because that's where my true passion lies. But of course, as a lover of all fashion, I love every price range. So that's fast fashion, affordable fashion, high street fashion, contemporary, you name it. So if that sounds like your vibe, please go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and like this video because it's a really good one. Of course, I also cover beauty, travel, lifestyle, anything that just makes for a fun and fabulous life. So let's get right into it. I have a really cool video. Like I said, go ahead and like it because you're gonna love it. This video is gonna be covering the recent CJR, that's Christopher John Rogers, and Old Navy collaboration. So CJR and Old Navy, more specifically Zach Posen, who is the creative director of Old Navy. Old Navy also owns The Gap and Banana Republic, and I think Athletica or something like that, another brand. So it's like 4-ish brands that are under this like Old Navy house. And he recently, like I said, really did a really cool capsule collection with CJR. Christopher John Rogers is known for vibrant colors, bold prints, just living life out loud in the most fabulous and joyful way. I'm personally a huge fan of CJR. I've worn several of his pieces in many of my videos across his channel. His fashion is impeccable, his tailoring is impeccable. He knows how to dress a woman to the T, like he knows how to style a woman according to her body, and he makes clothes for all women. Of course, it's, I would say, for the maximalist woman because of the bold prints and bright colors that he uses. You know, a woman who's more minimal and is more into neutrals and darker colors or just, you know, safe colors may shy away from his clothing, but of course you can always find some gems in his pieces because he's just that versatile. I have a really fabulous white blazer that I've styled here that I think someone who's more on the minimalist side when it comes to dressing would appreciate. But anyway, let's get into this actual specific capsule collection. I went ahead and went in store. I went to the Old Navy store. I think it's their flagship location here in New York City in Times Square, and they had a good number of pieces. I went after work, so I was expecting it to be like slim pickings, but it wasn't. Luckily, I was able to get a couple pieces, not all. I ended up getting the remaining ones that I really, really wanted online, and that's yet to come. I think that's just one piece, and it's this white shirt here. What I really love about it, it's like, you know, a really cool classic white shirt, but the bright, colorful buttons is the element that to me that makes this shirt so special, and of course makes it very signature to Christopher John Rogers DNA. So that's coming, but I'm gonna style for you girlies here the 4 pieces I picked up in store. Let's kick it off right with this look here. This is a really fun, vibrant look, and it's also casual, but like elevated casual. So I'm wearing here this really cool jacket. It's a denim jacket in a very bright chartreuse color. I would say like it's like a neon lime yellowy green, and I wore it with this skirt. I feel like this skirt is so CJR. There's so many pieces he's made in his main line that resemble this entire kind of color combination. This like ribbing, the ribbed sweater skirt. It's a sweater skirt, and of course the stripes, right? And those stripes in different colors and different thicknesses. Very signature to CJR. And I got the skirt in a size small, this jacket in a size medium, and I love the oversized fit. That was quite intentional. And yeah, I love this. You can wear it to work, right? This is a great work outfit. Oh my gosh, totally perfect for work. And you can wear this to church, you can wear this to brunch, you can wear this casual, you can dress this up and down. I feel like maybe one consider how I'm wearing it now as being dressed up, but I feel like it's not. To me, it's like this is casual chic. And I'm wearing it here in terms of accessories. I'm wearing it with these Chanel boots. These are Chanel pearl heel boots that I got a few months ago. Obsessed with them. I feel like I haven't worn them enough. It's getting warmer, so I'm getting fewer and fewer opportunities to wear it, but I figured it just looks so well, paired so well with this look. And I like that it's black, because you know, the black tones down the color blast, right? And then for my bag, I'm wearing it here with my Chanel Trendy CC in a really bright, bold red color. And I think it brings out, you know, the colors, plays with the reddish colors in the skirt. But yeah, let me know what you think of this look. I absolutely love it. It's super comfortable. I feel like it's so me, and everything fits. The fit's great. I would say overall, this collection sizing is on the bigger size, so actually went down a size for some pieces. I didn't try anything on in the store. I just like took a look, and like I have a pretty good sense of like looking at something and knowing if it'll fit me, especially like when it comes to bottoms, like jeans. I could just look at the waist and be like, okay, like this is gonna fit. So yeah, the skirt is, like I said, it's a sweater skirt material, so it's super stretchy, super comfortable. Yeah, I love the buttons here, and I love on the jacket that you can adjust it with this drawstring detail here at the waist. So you can really take it in and cinch it to give it a nice snatched look. But yeah, that's this first look. By the way, I'm gonna be mixing matching the pieces because I got 4 pieces in total, and they're separate. They're all separate. So for weather like now, when we're like in the 60s, you know, 60s, low 70s, even like high 50s, you can wear a sweater underneath, right? If you want to layer up, totally wear a sweater, like a nice knit sweater to keep you warm on the colder days. This is perfect. Oh, also my tags are probably gonna be in all these looks because I'm not 100% sure which ones I'm keeping, so please disregard the tags. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this look. Okay, girlies, so for this next look, I'm going a little more casual, less vibrant, way more neutral, and I really love this. I would say I love color, but not too much color. Every once in a while, you'll see me, you know, wearing bursts of colors like in the first look, but this probably is a little more me, more neutral with like subtle pops of color, or sometimes just big pops of color. For this look, the boots are the little slight pop of color. These are like a beigey, butter yellowy boots, but let's get into the look. So the jacket is part of the collection, the Old Navy CJR collection, as well as the jeans. The jacket is in a size medium, and the jeans are in a size US 4 women's sizing. So that's the look in terms of the pieces that I got from the CJR collection. And as you can see, they're very versatile. This is a lot more of a toned down look given the color scheme, and I love it. I love that this look is, again, like I said, there's something for everyone, something for the minimal girly or the more casual girly that doesn't like to stand out, and something for the maximalist, vibrant, loud girly that loves to make a scene and loves to be the center of attention. I would say this is more of a bomber jacket. The other was more of a utility jacket. You can actually zip it all the way up. My mic is in the way. I'm gonna sound weird. Like so. So yeah, you can definitely zip it all the way up. It has a funnel high neck, which is totally trending right now. And you know me, I love to roll up my sleeves to give it more of a, you know, chic look, more of a fun look with more elements of detail. And that ruching, the scrunching of the sleeves gives is what I'm always here for. My shoes, in terms of accessories, like I mentioned earlier, these are Bottega Veneta. I got these from Poshmark, from a posher. I think they're called poshers, right? For a really great deal, and they are brand new with boxes. Like new. There's like not a single look of wearing them. I think the person probably just like got them and changed their mind. They're not super comfortable, and they're very snug. These booties and the Chanel ones I just tried earlier are pretty snug, just FYI. Bottega Veneta for me typically runs like good, like true to size. Like everything I have, all my Bottega Veneta shoes, and I have one pair of boots, so these are my seconds, these are booties, run true to size, and they all fit fine. Like they're not tight, they're not like, you know, loose, they fit fine. These are snug. I would have loved to have gone up in a half size for these. Had I known, but 41 is my usual size, and that's what these are. So yeah, if you're getting these boots, they're old, but there's a ton of them on the resale market. I saw a bunch on like, I think Vestiaire, the Real has a ton. That's like, yeah, the Real has a ton of these, and Poshmark had these pairs that I got. But you know, leather stretches, so I expect them to loosen up over some time. The Chanel ones have already loosened up because I wore them out for like a whole day. And now they're a little bit more loose, so yeah. that's the look. I would wear this to brunch. Obviously it's too casual for work. I would wear this on a cute date, coffee date, just a fun daytime activity. I would wear this traveling, right? When you're out like just traveling. These boots, because they're tight, I think that they're uncomfortable, but not the heel height, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the heel is perfectly fine. It's so cushiony, but because they're so tight and snug, that's what makes it uncomfortable. I'm sure if I went up to 41 and a half, these would be perfect. But yeah, I could wear this on a day out to go to a museum, to go to a tour. Like when you travel, you're just sightseeing, you're walking around, taking in the sights, eating food. These jeans fit perfectly fine with room to spare. These are the perfect fit. I love these jeans. I love the crop length. I also love that they're kind of like barrel-y. They have a barrel wide leg shape with a tapered hem or ankle area. And I love that you can even adjust it and make it tighter, which is really cool. Maybe I should do that. Let me do that 1 second. So I went ahead and tapered, like made the legs, the ankles a little more tight, so it gives more of a ruching effect. And I love it. I don't know if I can tell much of a difference from this side of the camera, but you girlies let me know if you can tell a difference. But yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be more billowy, but I still love the option to make and adjust the sizing of the ankles as you see fit. So both the jackets are made of really great quality. Like they're like durable, like they're not thin, they're super thick, like not padded, but like there's lining. It's like cotton outer lined with cotton inner and like super thick cotton. So again, great quality. Same with the jeans. These pieces are just great quality. Nothing's thin, so well made, and a really great price point. But yeah. So to continue on with accessories, I'm wearing the Balenciaga and Gucci collaboration City bag. This is pretty old. This came out in 2022, I would say. During the Gucci and Balenciaga collaboration. Love that collaboration. One of the best collaborations. That and the Fendace collaborations are my 2 favorite in recent years. And I love how it adds more to like the casual vibe of the look. Sunglasses are Bottega Veneta. These are the Pilot Drop sunglasses. So yeah, mix of high and low for all my looks. But yeah, these are the 4 pieces in total. So it's 2 jackets, 2 bottoms, 1 jeans, 1 skirt. For the jackets is 1 bomber and 1 utility. So yeah, that's this look. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, girlies, so for this next look here, like I said, we're mixing and matching. So I mixed out the jeans and the booties and the bag. Honestly, I kept the jacket the same. So I swapped out the bottoms and now I'm wearing the skirt. I really love the contrast, like the neutral vibe of the jacket and this, gorgeous neutral, I guess I would call this color like a military green, like a dark army green. It serves as a very neutral color. Tones down the vibrancy of the skirt. The skirt is extremely loud, extremely vibrant, super colorful, and very much team maximalism. Love the contrast. I feel like that's me. I'm a bit of both. I'm definitely a maximalist. I claim that I own that, but there's a big part of me and my sense of fashion that really gravitates towards how neutrals can tone down some super maximalist and vibrant looks. So love this piece. For doing that to the skirt, which I also love. So I love both the pieces. And then for accessories, I'm wearing Bottega Veneta shoes. These are some of my favorite, most comfortable shoes. I could walk around all day in them. In fact, I did that yesterday, which was Saturday. And then they're in a size 41, which is a US 10 in conversion. And then the Fendace baguette from like the collaboration that Fendi and Versace did like in 2022. Kept the sunglasses the same. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the look. This is a really cool look for, again, a more warm weather vibe. So spring, think like low 70s, high 60s. Jacket is great for, you know, the chillier days or the days when you're out all day and then you're also planning on staying out at night and you need a little jacket to keep you warm when the temperature drops and the sun goes down. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the look. Okay, girlies, so for this last look, we're doing a really fun, I feel like, outfit that's playing with a lot of shapes and angles and curves. So let's get into the details. So I'm putting back on the utility jacket, the chartreuse utility jacket from earlier in this video, the first look of this video to be precise. And I'm styling it here with the jeans that I also previously wore with the bomber jacket, and I paired it with some really cool neutral accessories. So let's get into those details. The belt is the Loewe Obi belt. It's pretty old. I got this in a size medium. I really like the medium because it allows more coverage of my abdomen. The small had too much of an open gap in the back, and I really like that the medium, I can really close in that gap. So most of the back is covered with the belt. Just an FYI there for like anything like belts or corsets. Like I like to go up to a medium if I can, if it makes sense, so that I can get more coverage of the back. 'Cause I just think it looks better when like you have more fabric covering your back versus like it's a smaller size and you have so much of your back out. The shoes are Proenza Schuler. These are old. These are in a size US 40. These are in a size EU 41, which is a US size 10 in women's sizing. And then the Brandon Blackwood Kendrick trunk. The Kendrick trunk is my favorite Brandon Blackwood bag style. And I love it here. It's in this like blue metallic denim fabric. It's almost like, I think it's like denim with a snake print coated metallic finish. That's what it's made of. And I absolutely love this bag. But yeah, I feel like I just wanted to make the jacket like the one stand up pop of color. Everything else was more neutral. So it's more toned down with the black elements. And I feel like actually it tones it down, but it's also like, cause black can be stark, right? So it's like a bright color paired with stark accessories, stark, dark and bold accessories. So they act as a way to tone down the brightness and then also make a stark contrast, right? And then that's everything, honestly, right? Let me know your thoughts on this look. This is also casual. All the pieces I wore are pretty casual. This is probably more on the casual side, given more that I'm wearing low shoes. These shoes are, to me, not heels. These are probably like a 2-inch. I walk around all day in these shoes. They're super comfortable. I wish Proenza would not stop making them. I would get them in every color if I could. They're just so comfortable. I just love these slides. These mules are beautiful. They're perfect for work. They're perfect for a date. They're perfect for like everything, honestly. Casual but chic at the same time. And they just don't give kitten heel vibes, right? Even though they kind of are, they're just way cooler than your standard kitten heel. It's probably because of the block mirror heel. That kind of gives it more of a elevated, less dated take to like the kitten silhouette or the kitten heel style. But yeah, that's everything, and these are all the pieces. So I just love the versatility of this collection. CJR and Zach Posen, you guys did your big one with this. I absolutely love all the 4 pieces that I picked up, and I love how I can mix and match them with so many different things that either are already in my closet or with each other, right? I can mix and match the pieces themselves with each other from within the collection, and they all fit so perfectly with the pieces in my wardrobe. So shout out to them for a well done collaboration. I love designer and high street or fast fashion collaboration brands. I really enjoyed styling these pieces, and I'm curious to know what you girlies think are the best looks. Did I style them well? Would you have styled them differently? And which one was your favorite of the four? Thank you so much, girlies, as usual, for watching. I really appreciate your support as I like pick up back my pace and give you guys more regular content. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay respectful, and I will see you girlies in the next video. Bye.